All right. Here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Joe, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Joe. And welcome, everybody. Ishmael Diaz here, your great witch, and welcome to my live. Today, I'll have a good friend of mine come over today. We're going to discuss some very important things that we should be talking about. It's very important that this message go through for everybody, no matter what your practice. And it's going to be an honor. So I'm glad to see y'all here. I'm glad you made it through another week. I know this week wasn't easy, but you made it. You know what I'm saying? You made it. And since you're here, you're a blessing. Your strength really, really prevails. All the things you don't really want in life that come to you, you have the ability to actually do something about it. And you make things happen. Not just for yourself, for other people around you. So you matter. You're a blessing. Hey, Elizabeth Gold, welcome. Remember to love yourself. Remember that you do matter to a lot of folks. And again, I'm gonna say this because I do repeat this on my lives. Most of us don't hear it. Most of us don't feel it on a daily basis. You know what I mean? You are loved. Believe it. You're loved. There's somebody out there thinking of you right now with good intentions, making sure they want that you get the best for you. Okay, so like I said, you won't hear it. Probably haven't heard it today. I'll say it for you. I love you. And I want the best for you. And I want nothing but the best for you. So my friend Edward Tamarin is up here, and I want him to speak. I really, really want y'all to listen to what he has to say today because it's very important for all of us. All right. Hey, Edward.
Hello, Ishmael. Okay, good evening, everybody. I want to say good evening first to everybody here. I'm glad you all are here today. I would like to I would like to start this evening with a benediction, though, because we have something very important to discuss, and we need to. I would like to start with a benediction to the God and Goddess. So, if you would all join us a moment for a brief period of time to do a quick benediction.
You can hit the camera button, and we can see you.
Oh, I'm sorry, my camera button. I forgot. I'm sorry. My apologies. Where is my camera button here? Here it is. I do apologize.
Nah, you're good, bro.
My phone, now my phone's being tricky.
Has electronics has its moments. It really does. Just me, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Just me, blessed be. That's my girlfriend. Thank you for joining. Hey, Jen Witch, thank you. Cynthia Barnes. And if I
Bear
missed a
with,
few, you got almost everybody
everybody's
who
gonna have
came
to
in. And I,
bear
all
with
right,
me a second.
you take your time. For the ones who've missed, and I probably missed a lot of y'all, welcome. God damn it, welcome. You know what I mean? If you're here, this means you survived another week of this hardship. This means your strength is actually the backbone of what your driver should be. Never give up on yourself. Okay? There's a lot of things in life that's gonna make you prevent things from doing them. This is where your strength provides. This is where your strength comes in. Just when you think you can't, you say you do. It's when you really can do the most. So have more faith on yourself. Be kind to yourself and be mindful to yourself. Just
I
take.
ha I have to disconnect and reconnect.
I'll send you an invite. I'll send you an invite. Be out. There you go. All right. So it's just me for now till he comes back and everything. And patience, yes, patience is a virtue, and believe it, it works. Everybody, it really, really works. People just don't understand how. Okay, give me a second. He stepped out. So everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing good. Um, Magical practices. Take your time with things. Don't
It
rush it.
doesn't look like my camera's gonna cooperate. So you got me on voice.
Got you on voice. I'll put you up here. So he's gonna say something real quick, very important. Y'all want y'all to listen if y'all don't mind. Thank you.
I first I'd like to do a benediction. So if everybody would join us right now in closing your eyes, connecting with yourself, connect with the inner spirits. I call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the north, the powers of the earth. Please come forth and lend us your energy during this time of need. We ask for your silence, but your wisdom and your strength. I call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the east, the powers of the air. I ask now that you lend us your energy, your knowledge, your strength to go through what we are going to be facing. I call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the south, the energy and element of fire. I ask for your strength, your will, and your power to overcome what we're soon to face. I call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the west, the powers of water. I ask for your daring, your courage, and your ability to move the energy accordingly. So mote it be.
It's awesome.
I now call upon all gods and goddesses of justice. Come forth now. Let me be your voice. Let me talk with your wisdom, and let us converse with your awareness. This I will, so mote it be.
That's so awesome. What a blessing.
Now that we're together, we have a situation which everybody has been flashed with all over the internet. Amanda needs a link to the TikTok.
How do I do? I don't know if I have it in my.
Can you send me your link to this so I can send it to her?
Let me see. How am I gonna do? Give me 1 second. Let me look. Keep talking. Do what you need to do. I'll share this. I just did.
Okay. Send it in my messenger.
I sent
Sorry.
it on your TikTok. On your regular phone?
Regular messenger. MSN messenger. So I copy and paste it. Anyway, getting back to what's going on.
Sent it to you.
Pete Hesketh
Happy birthday.
has currently decided to take away over 180 religions out of the pagan chaplaincy. What this means, or out of military chaplaincy, what this means is paganism and many other religions and soldiers cannot have representation in the military. They don't have a support system while they're in combat. They don't have spiritual support. Now, this has outraged the whole community as a whole. And I am aware. Sorry about this. Hold on a minute.
I'm trying to get my drink here.
I'm trying to get her in.
I did send you that message through regular text on page.
She's not very patient. But anyway, what that boils down to is because he's done this, our military vets and everything are going to lose their capability to have their spiritual connection, especially while they're in combat. Now, this cannot stand. Now, y'all are probably wondering, what can I do? what type of power do I have? Believe it or not, you have lots of power. You have more power than you are aware of. Okay? Now, currently I'm working with several organizations and elders of our community in order to basically fight this on the mundane plane. But we do not need and cannot have everybody jumping in willy-nilly and causing chaos. That's not the goal. The goal is order. Now, you're still probably wondering, well, what can I do? Here is the answer. I want everybody here to reach out to your communities. Tell them that they need to petition the God and Goddess of justice that we prevail over this. And lend your energies and your workings. Focus it to those who are on the front line of this conflict that we have the strength to maintain and continue. The next thing we do in the future, we are going to be organizing several different events. We will update people as they are progressing. You are not alone. Your voice has been heard. Your elders are out there. Okay?
If there's something I keep reminding you every week, every time I go live, is that proper questions, go to the local coven, speak to their elders, high priestess, high priest, go about with them.
I leave it back at you now, Ish.
Yeah. So everybody, like I said, as you know, they're trying to mess with our freedom of whatever you want to believe in. And that goes for every religion, every practice out there. He's interfering with basically all of us, not just one belief or one path. He's messing with all of our paths. Okay? Like Edward said, there's a right way, there's a wrong way to go about it. Okay? And the right way would go to your elders, speak to your high priest, high priestess, and see what you contribute, how you can go about the proper way of magic. Okay? And just like you said in the beginning, you got your gods and goddesses on our side. So we're not alone. Especially you. Just when you think you're alone, yeah, right. You're not alone. Never were alone. You just haven't met us yet. So believe in yourself. This journey is going to be a tough journey, but a journey nonetheless. You will grow from this. You will be as powerful as you need to be when you grow. But you do not give up. You need to keep fighting. Okay, no one's gonna fight for you. You need to fight for yourself. You need to get up and fight every day. Because this is the world we live in today. I said in my last few lives ago, this is not the same world we lived in 20 years ago, when things were simpler. Now you have to be careful how you breathe. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I have to say on that, if you're an original OG, let's say from back in the 70s, like us, 60s, before the 80s and 90s, we were raised different. We were raised different. Our belief system and our ways of interact with magical principles that were meant to be to us drew us to who we're supposed to be today. That same process is happening to y'all today. So accept the magic that you are. Accept the witch or practitioner. It don't matter if you're a light practitioner or a dark practitioner. Like I said before, you own that shit. That's your path. That's your path. No one's here to discriminate you. Not here. In here, you are accepted no matter what path you walk. As long as you own it and do it proper respect, and you have that little thing called mindfulness. Okay. So today I'll be doing minimal things because we want to get a lot of messages clear out today. I want y'all to understand the severity of what's going on because it is severe and it's bad. So us witches, we do have our role. Everybody has something to do. Okay. You want to add something on here, Edward? You can.
If you, if everybody has any ideas of what they would like to see in that we can do peacefully yet efficiently, right? Remember, folks, we cannot in this situation be reactive.
Yes.
We have to be proactive. That is very and very important. I'm calling out to the entire pagan community, and it shall tell you, I have been for the last 72 hours constantly, and I mean on the phone, reaching out to elders, touching base with every elder in the pagan community, everyone who is speaking out and such. I have been,
So message me after the live, Buttercup, and I can help you with that.
and everything else, and we have managed to calm the storm. This is a storm.
Yes.
This is a shit storm,
For real.
and we can't have it turn into a total chaotic mess. I have contacted. We have a lawyer
Hmm.
in this, and we have people that are working with Congress.
That is it.
Hello, Melissa. And there is all sorts of work being done on the sidelines. But what we do need everybody else to do is keep providing that energy to us. Keep providing your light, your your strength to this. Don't let the anger, the outrage, the angst drive you. This is just, and it will be something that we will persevere
Yes.
in.
And if there's something I remind everybody about is when you practice your magic or perform whatever spell or ritual, you take a handle on your emotions. Make sure they're straight. Make sure your mind is straight. Make sure your everything is supposed to be aligned. Not too angry, not too happy. You have to be neutral with things.
Write letters to Congress, yes.
Write letters to
Yes,
Congress.
do so.
Please, everybody, follow Circle of Ancient Sisters too, please. If y'all haven't, thank you.
Write
Never
letters,
assume. Thank you.
yeah. Write letters to Congress, definitely. Next thing is we are going to be doing a nationwide petition. Okay, it's being established. In the next 2 days, it'll be released. Okay, I've already got this going. Another thing we are doing
Welcome. You know.
is we are going to set a day. Okay, it's going to be a day called the Day of Awakening, on which time we're going to ask every member of our community to place a symbol, flag, whatever represents your religion, in your window, in your front window. Display it. Okay?
Reach out to your Congress, like I said. Just do your part, and there's many ways to approach. Okay, take your time with this.
And
Go ahead.
keep in touch with us, the elders who are doing the field work. Okay? Let us know what you would like to have done. Let us know what you want to see us do, and we will do our ultimate best to implement it in a proper and organized fashion.
So if y'all looking for a real elder in the pagan community, someone you can really rely and trust on, that's really, really, y'all can search him up and everything. He's gonna be the one y'all would want to talk to on this one.
There's two in this room right now. Me and Melissa
Yep.
from Circle of Ancient Sisters.
So say, say,
And we need to come together. And that's what I'm talking about. It needs to be unified.
yeah,
It cannot be willy nilly, everybody all over the place
agree.
with their hands in the pot, not knowing what the other hand is doing.
Exactly.
This is being done. Your voice was heard.
Remember, your voice is being heard, y'all. Don't think it's not just because you don't see nothing happen. It takes time for your voice to be heard, but it be heard.
It got heard quick in this one.
Yeah, it did. All right. I love it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you're incredible. Your magic, your power, just you being you, it's just good enough for the whole world to keep spinning the way it's been. Of course, the world is gonna have its good and bad, but that's life. Doesn't mean you got to go that route. You're doing good. I've been reached out for from a lot of y'all this week. A lot of y'all been on the phone for hours for most of y'all too. For the ones out there that are just starting this new path, I'll give you the same advice I gave them. Do your research. Take your time with things. Magic is something, or your craft is something you don't want to rush into. Take your time with things. I always tell people, again, take your time with yourself. Take your time with magic. Do all the research you want from anything you want to practice. This is what the witch is for. Now, whether you
I
pay,
see,
sorry, go ahead.
I see a question here. What some people would like to write a letter, however, some are loose cannons. They'll get a bit of hand, can't control themselves. This is something that we're trying to stop now.
Exactly.
This is why we have asked all of you, rather than taking
Hey, Gigi.
active parts, to be proactive rather than reactive,
Exactly.
which means contact those with our active feet on the ground. If you have something you want us to tell Congress, you want us to say, let's send them my way. You can go through Ish. He can get a hold of me. You know, we're together on this. Okay, Ish and I are always in contact.
Always.
Okay, I will give you a contact. Yeah, as Melissa says, I'll give you a template that will be non-confrontational.
Exactly.
Okay, we will put one out in the next few days. The whole point is we cannot go all out ballistic, and I'm going to blast Hezgeth. He will win. We will lose if we do that.
Exactly.
I'm sorry to say that, people. We need you all to help come together by staying calm, put the work in the hands of those of us who know how to do it. We're here for you.
Exactly. You're not alone in this fight. There's proper channels, proper ways to deal with this now, and not just by yourself. So you don't have to deal with all this emotion by yourself. You actually have outlets here that can help you, guide you, and maybe lead you in the right direction without going that route. Because it's easy to go to that route with anger. You know what I'm saying? But bigger, better person doesn't allow you to do that because we know better. We always want the best thing for everybody, not just for ourselves. Like again, I repeat, they're messing with things they shouldn't be messing with. Now it's got the attention of not just me, him and others that are right on the top things. Like there are things you shouldn't mess with, and there are things you shouldn't just mess with in general. This is one of those things you
Mag-
shouldn't mess with in general.
magically, we are the most powerful force in existence. If we combine our power in
Chacho.
appropriate ways,
Hmm.
nothing and absolutely nothing can stand against us.
Saying, dude.
But keep those words in mind in appropriate ways. The
Exactly.
laws of the power state be ever mindful your thoughts, your words, and your deeds, because each is energy manifest. This case and what we're doing is where we need that mindfulness the most.
Exactly. Exactly. Real quick, Edward. I know I missed a lot of y'all because I know I missed a lot of y'all. It's not becoming a habit. It's just something that happened. So everybody that I missed, welcome. God damn it, welcome. Ismail Diaz here, your Grey Witch, accompanied by Tamarico 2, talking about an important subject today. And thank you for joining. And I hope your week went well, and I hope your weekend's going well. So we can continue on. I want you to know that again, everybody here. I know we don't hear this every day. Just know that you are loved. You ain't in this battle by yourself, y'all. There's places you can go. There are people you can reach out to. And you can actually speak on whatever emotions, and we can put it to proper motion, and good things will happen. All right, so
And if
don't.
yeah, if you can't get a hold of me or that, get a hold of it.
I'm always here,
He will make the call. Him and I will be on the phone in a hot second.
just like that.
I mean,
Just like that.
that's the thing. We have a network,
Yes,
one that can be accessed.
exactly.
And let's use it. Help us do this in an organized, calm, and rational fashion.
Exactly. With patience and mindfulness. Lilith said, "Thank you for your guidance."
Thank you. Thanks, Lilith. What we're here for.
So, everybody here, you can contribute to how you want to contribute, but do it to the proper meanings and the proper ways. Okay? Like he said, we all need to be in this together. This is not a one witch fight anymore. We have to do something, and all of us need to be in it together. And I believe that our strength combined won't only move mountains, this whole galaxy will fucking shift. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Let's unite. Let's make what's wrong right. And let's bring some normalcy back to what things were. Maybe even better because now we're waking up to this shit that's happening.
Exactly. And the thing about it is, like I said, support your elders. Let us do the hard work for you,
Exactly, Gigi.
but send us the energy so we can.
Mama cauldron, you're right.
But do a candle ritual or circle ritual every day for the
Mhm.
next 45 days that we can sit there and overcome this.
Exactly. The proper way, proper magic. Mhm.
Believe me, us elders that are on the field with our boots in the mud, we do feel the energy
Yeah, we do.
when you send it. We feel it strongly. It will drive us.
Next thing you know, we'll be receiving a text or a phone call. So remember, y'all, just ease up with the emotion things. Don't go solo ramble on this because of the emotions you get by the way things are happening. There are proper ways to go about this. We've been going through this since this video has started. The only thing I'm going to give y'all today is an oracle card later on around 6:30. But we need to address a lot of issues on this because, like he said earlier, we all need to come together on this. You know, it's one thing to have two or three people to do one thing, but when you have communities and communities of different paths fighting for the same cause, think about the power behind all that.
Yes, and that's the power we are wielding.
Exactly. For those who are new brooms, they might
Exactly. They'll need
exactly.
guidance on what to do for a spell. Okay, let's give them one. Anybody have any spell ideas that they'd like to share?
I'm reading comments. Sorry, give me 1 second. And we're trying to reach out to the new generation of witches that are coming up right now. Y'all gonna be the divine divider of things later on in life. The reason why I'm on this right now is because y'all need to reach out to your proper elders. All right, a lot of y'all young witches out there. I understand y'all progressively probably got lucky doing a spell or two and that leveled up your things, but still, there's a lot for you to learn. A lot. So for you young witches coming up there, young practitioners, you're not a baby witch, you're a young practitioner. Again, I'm going to repeat this to you. Magic doesn't have an age. Magic can hit you at 7 like it can hit you at 107. You just won't know when it happens till it happens, but you'll know when it happens. Okay? So take your time. Do as much research as you can. Contact as many real witches that are in the practice and get knowledge from them. Learn something. Who knows? You probably did something they probably never did and probably can learn something from you. But the thing is, I keep asking questions.
Exactly, Melissa. There's still a lot we even need to learn,
Exactly. And we're
and
still
we're
learning.
always learning.
Hey, Sister Serious, I'll be 50 this year, and I'm still learning a whole bunch of good stuff.
We are always going to be the student, never the master.
Exactly.
Only the gods are the masters.
Exactly.
Now, as for giving these, as for you young brooms, you young witches, you are more powerful than you know. You don't until you can not master, but understand how to focus your power, right? You're going to have difficulties in maintaining the powers that come up.
Mhm.
They're going to constantly be unfamiliar to you, strange, extraordinary.
Black leather hat. I don't even
but
know if I have
you're
that.
going to end up having to reach out to those of us who know how to wield the powers that we're trained, we're taught, so we can teach you. You are our next generation,
Totally agree with that.
and we need you now. Okay, you're that important to us.
Exactly.
Lend your energy. Give us your youthful strength that we need.
We can all come this. We can all go through this together. The one powerful power. Hey, brother. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. Remember, you're a blessing. Not because you're here, just because you're alive every day. Gigi, thank you. Say you remember there's another first step you take, no matter what it is. It's probably right. Exactly.
We're joined by Davron Michaels, by the way. He is in the room.
Deborah and Michael. Which one is him?
I seen him in the scroll, but
What's his
I
name
know he
on?
is in the room.
What's his
Hi,
name on?
Davron. Hopefully you're still here.
Hmm. We appreciate you too, Sister Maxstar.
We appreciate everything you guys can do and are doing. And I, there he is. There's Davron.
There you go. I followed him.
Um, I personally am humbled and proud of our community today. This is the first time in my 50 years that I've actually seen our community coming together appropriately. It's amazing and humbling.
It is. Yes, it is. Like I always say,
Uh,
it's always an honor to have these beautiful, magical folks here in this live with me, whether it's one follower or how many. It's always an honor, and it always humbles because it really does. It makes you feel. It makes you know that you're actually heard. Like I said, sometimes it may take a while, but you're heard. And I'm always humbled here with y'all. It's always my honor to be here serving y'all, talking to y'all, trying to give y'all the best advice as y'all can. Now I'm accompanied by someone better. Better than what I've had tried to bring before. I brought two people before, Alyssa Love and Miranda. Check out that live real quick. It was awesome. These two girls do their thing. So Alyssa Love and Miranda, check them out, please. He's gonna be a permanent one every Sunday. We're gonna
every
come
Sunday.
every Sunday at 5 Eastern time. We're gonna talk about everything that's gonna make sense to everybody magical and try to guide y'all the best we can, best to our knowledge.
Yeah, that's true. Very true, Gray. It
Mhm.
makes you feel all you believe when you thought you were in doubt was heard. Exactly. What he did bypassed Congress. He did a walk around, and by doing that, he basically sent a middle finger to the entire military, the government, and everything else, and said, "Ha! I can do what I want. Fuck the Constitution." You
Total
know,
respect.
and it pissed off everybody. There's not a single person that I've talked to, and I talked to shitload of people the last 72 hours that isn't infuriated.
Exactly. There's no reason for all that.
So I turned around and said, I want our voice heard. And I will do exactly that. So I reached out and said to you and said to all of our community, please help me get this going.
That's what we're doing.
You are the power we need.
Exactly. All of y'all. Every single one of y'all beautiful souls in here. You all have the power we all need to make this go our way. And bring some, like I said, some justice.
And you're not alone. You have been heard.
Yes, you have.
Blessed be to the Lord and Lady. They have been listening.
Oh, they listen. Hey, Lady E, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Everybody, thank you for coming up to my live. Thank you. God damn it, thank you. Happy as hell to have you here. It's always an honor to have you here. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a good weekend, a magic weekend, and I hope everything is going the way it should be. Always keep in mind that life is not always going to go your way. All right, so go with the flow. Take your time with life. Life is a journey, and life is the best teacher you can ever physically have. Trust me. So enjoy life. Enjoy yourself. Be mindful to yourself. And love yourself a little more than what you did yesterday. Cup of Joe, welcome. Sarcastic Lulu, welcome. Thank you. And thank you. Please share this live with everybody y'all know. I want this live to be heard by everybody because every witch here has a voice. Every witch here has a cause. And we have the strength to do things. We have the means to make this happen. All right? You have us here. You have a few of them here that's on this live. It's all up to you and how you want to go about it and when you're ready to go about it. Okay, so you can reach out to Edward. He's right here. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to the names again, Edward.
You can reach out to Davron Michaels. You can reach out to what Circle of Ancients and Sisters. We are here to help. We will.
Exactly, Maxstar. Exactly. So remember, you're not alone on this. Okay, and don't think you're alone. You're not. You can reach out to any one of us here. If you want to go traditionally, you got them. If you're not a traditional witch, if you're on your solitary path and you can do things differently, well, you got me. Okay, so you're not alone. There's many ways to go about. Just remember that you have this power to make change. Just practice safe magic. Be responsible with your magic. And know that there's always a right way and a wrong way about life. Okay, so do things the right way. See how good things will come your way.
Yes, this has to be done responsibly.
Exactly.
And we are doing it. Together we will rise.
Oh, yeah. Follow you, Maxstar. Jenny, welcome. Androkis, R, welcome. Lady E, welcome. Everybody else that I missed, welcome. God damn it, welcome. I hope y'all Sunday's doing good. I hope everybody's blessed. It's Mother Yes here, your Grey Witch, accompanied by Tamarin 02. And today we're addressing something that needs to be addressed in the witchcraft community of all paths, not just the path you're walking on, because there's many. So today we're just addressing a few things just to get things right and make sure that your magic is where it's supposed to be. Okay, no anger issues, and if you are raging, do something about it, but don't do magic with it. All right, so keep things to yourself when you're angry. Don't mix emotions when you're doing magic. It's not a good thing. Make sure if you're angry, you deal with that. then you go do what you need to do.
Always remember, again, I'm going to reiterate this, okay? Ever
Hey,
mind your thoughts, your words, and your deeds, because each is energy manifest. Yes, it's very hard when it makes you angry. Believe, Lady E, I will tell you right off, I was ready to nuke flies.
all right, almost chew bricks with no teeth. Come on now.
Uh, okay, I was going to swap flies with
What's
nukes.
going on, Petty? Thank you for joining.
And I called up Ish, told him what's going on. I called up Davron, to going on, and turned around and suddenly was calmed down. They said, Ed, you're not going to be efficient or effective if you act on pure absolute rage. And I have 3 types of rage that is driving me in this. Okay? 1, I'm pagan. 2, I'm a veteran of the United States Army. 3, my family, I'm a descendant of Priscilla Mullins and John Alden. And for those of you who don't know who they are the founders of our country, the original Pilgrim Plymouth colony. So that drove my rage. But I calmed down. Yes, he does. He's very whitish, yes. He is very calming. He is a voice of reason, a man who I have utmost regard and respect for. He is my brother in all things.
Thank you. And you're my brother too, yo. And we're all family. Remember that we're all branches from the same tree.
Exactly.
All of us. All of us. I like to calm down people's anger when they communicate with me and talk, because when you're angry, you're not thinking right. You're gonna say shit you don't want to say. You're gonna think shit not supposed to be thought of. So I'll talk for a little bit. 10 minutes later, you forgot you were mad about, and we continue with the conversation. It's all about perspective. Sometimes not all anger issues have to be dealt with anger. Sometimes you'd be surprised what just breathing will do for you. You'd be surprised. But I try my best to calm everybody as much as I can.
It's okay and human to be angry.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes anger can be a hell of a weapon. Okay? What those is righteous anger.
Exactly.
But the thing about it is, it's how we use that weapon.
Exactly. See,
And
gardening.
in this case, which has gained the ire of, I know, probably everyone in here is feeling the effect of this. I know everyone in here is pissed off at what has Gus's done.
Christy Lee, welcome.
And know that we understand your anger and know that we appreciate it. Because this is the anger that we need to turn into a proactive a total proactive effect.
That's Luna. She's a mini Maine Coon.
Oh, a mini Maine. That's
Yeah,
nice.
but she ain't growing much.
She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
See that portrait up there? That's Lilith.
Yep.
That's her truth.
Portrait of the goddess Lilith. Yep.
She's not that pale little demon with black hair that y'all be visualizing gothic. No, she's nothing like that. Her skin is almost kissed by the sun. Y'all missing the bigger picture here.
Agree, Melissa, by the way. It's sad we do have to do this all over again.
Exactly.
But at least the results are going to be the same as we got before. We'll reverse this. We will prevail.
The difference between last time and this time is that this time we fight back. And we know how.
And this time we know how and are going to do it the right way.
Exactly. Good to see you too, sister. Thank you. Damn, it's already gonna be 6 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? All we do is talk, open our mouths for a little bit, and see, you know, it's like an hour went by for no reason.
Any of y'all have suggestions, questions?
Exactly.
Please post away. We'll do our best to answer them. Know that we're here. That's what we're here for. I want your concerns.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on what's going on?
Nobody can take your beliefs away. Very true, Mama Cauldron. I like that.
Mama Cauldron? Yes, exactly.
Nobody. If you're born special, you're special. That's what you are. If you're different from everybody else and nobody can understand you, then stay different from everybody else. Embrace your weirdness. That's what I did.
Okay. Favorite to bring you up to date.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've been following the Facebook posts, the news, or anything else, but Pete Hegseth has taken away basically the religious rights of 180 religions in the military.
That right there.
That's what we're talking about right now. That's why we're doing this one tonight.
Exactly. So nobody has the right to strip you away from your beliefs or tell you what you should believe in. Nobody. I don't care how hard or how high you think you are in the power of government. You do not tell nobody what do they need to believe in or what do they believe in do not belong here. You have the right to believe what you want to believe in. Practice what you want to practice. This is your life. Now, this is why us witches are doing what we're doing. This is why we are calling on our ancestors and the gods and goddesses to help assist us with it, along with you. Again, your voices are heard. Your powers felt. Do something about this.
And to do it the right way in a proactive response, work with us, the ones who have our feet in the ground. Oh, hell yeah.
Please do, Mama Cauldron. Thank you.
Mama, please. And especially when we get the template done and everything for the petition and for the letters to your Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please add this to your Facebook pages. Get this to your groups. Inform your groups of how we wish to work. Tell them this is a unified battle that has a structured leader.
We are going to learn.
And we are hearing your words. Keep in contact with us. We are here.
You're not alone, y'all. You're not alone. I know for the past 3 weeks, maybe a month now. Now I've been bombarded with people coming up, asking me magical questions, guidance, and whatnot. Don't stop doing that. Don't stop doing that to me. Don't stop doing it to him and to other elders that you know. Some people have experienced that you can ask your proper magical questions to. Remember, you're not alone on this. Okay, a lot of y'all out there always face this question: why is it that this only happens to me, or why things happens to you specifically because they're supposed to happen in their specific way. There is really nothing you can do about it to go with that flow. Life is always going to life. What you can do is process of going with that flow is understanding more about yourself. What magical traits you got, how much patience you got, which is gonna help you a lot in your life. How can you deal with all these magical processes that are happening that nobody understands around you but you? Acceptance. You have to accept. And this will answer most of these questions. You're not going crazy. You're misunderstanding the magical processes that is happening to you. That's what's happening. Okay, so don't go out there saying, "Am I going crazy?" No, you're not going crazy. When you talk to a squirrel and you swear that squirrel's talking back to you, then we got problems. But talking to yourself and sorting things out, you're not going crazy. You learning how to manifest things, or for the first time actually made a process work through manifestation, and you see it work and you question a lot of things, don't question that you actually did it. That's the success. That should open your mind up more to the processes of magic that you have within yourself. So don't doubt yourself. You're made of magic for many reasons. All right? Thank you, Maxstar.
And you all have power to do things. You all are powerful people, young and old witches in here. I'm calling out to the older witches in here too, because I do not know which one's the witch of you. Okay, the ones of you that have your covens, individual groups, and so forth. Also, get with your groups. Inform them that what we need to do is take a proactive approach, that we are working on this, that you do have a support system, and petition your gods and goddesses in the ritual for 45 straight days, that we can win this fight in the time that is needed.
Exactly.
Okay, and send the energy to us with our feet on the ground that have to put forth the effort that you're from the energy you're sending. Let us be your voice. Let us speak for you. That's what we're here for.
Exactly. You're not alone. Always remind yourself that you're not alone. Not anymore. Doesn't matter who you are. You're not alone. Okay? Get that out of your head. You have many brothers and sisters who've been dying to meet your magical behind. Don't think you get alone out there. There's a lot of folks out there that are just probably as magical as you are.
Thank you, every one of you. Every one of you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. You are all my brothers and sisters.
Yes, you are.
And I'm proud, honored, and humbled to be able to help you do this.
There. And then I'm going to leave you there. Trying to set things up here. I'm about to give an oracle card reading real quick.
Yeah, let's take an oracle break. I agree.
I'm about to give y'all an oracle card real quick. Let me know. Can y'all still hear me pretty good?
You're good.
Can y'all hear me good? All right. Second here real quick. All right. So the card I got for you, this is from the Season of the Witch Oracle. This is the Samhain edition. For a lot of folks that are coming in, don't know this word. So let's us senior witches and know about this help the ones that don't know because they might just get it wrong. Not here to bash or make fun. This is actually an educational thing. This is pronounced Samhain, not Sam Hain. It's not a first nor a last name. It's Samhain. Okay? Don't ask me why. It's just Samhain. Just go with it. All right? And it's the beautiful deck. They have all 4 seasons. I have this one and the Beltane one. And they're awesome, the deck. So if y'all don't mind getting them for yourselves, please do. I give these 2 card readings every day for a lot of folks out there, and they're pretty awesome. You'd be surprised. All right, so let's go here. We got card number 29, Protection. Okay? It's going to coincide with everything, or most of what we have spoken about so far.
Yeah, talk about a oracle read today. Wow.
Your keywords is safety and hidden. It says, this is my house, stained by the very blood following through its walls, covered in the veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare fit in its hidden. Okay? All right, let's start here. Bob. I have a goat named Bob, for y'all don't know. That's fine. Many of us had to search out for our own safety since the beginning of our journeys, and spiritual healers, students, and teachers. We faced criticism for being witches, faced jealousy for being true to our paths, and had to withstand attacks from our own grown egos. But we rise to keep going with our fearless determination. We know we have our pure spiritual team, our ancestors, our guides, our angels, etc., to support us and it keeps us from harm. You are always protected, my dearest witch. No matter how scary the world may seem or how many things go bump and dark in the night of your soul. Within you, there is a space that cannot be harmed, penetrated, or shaken. Here, you can retreat to heal and find comfort. You need to step through the veil into the arms of those who love you and care for you. Okay? There's only a couple more lines. If you are drawn to the protection, that all is well and you are safe. Your spiritual support team will always protect you from harm. You are protected from hexes, evil eyes, dangers, psychic attacks, etc. You are even protected from the dangers of the earth-based ego. Now that you can handle anything, last line, when you are feeling unsafe, speak to the powers that be. Ask them to guide you to where your eyes need to be, so you can keep safe and where you are in no harm's way. There are many walking with you that are ready to provide you with additional support whenever you feel free, if you just ask. All right. So it goes again with this message that we're talking about today.
Oh, talk about a fitting message.
So everybody just remember, ask, talk to your elders. Don't face things alone even if you think you can. Trust me, you can. That's why your elders are there for. Whether she's a high priest, high priestess, it doesn't matter. Ask them the proper questions you want to ask magically. If not them, someone who's knowledgeable in the practice. But don't think you can do it by yourself. You know what I mean? You're very welcome. Very welcome. And I hope this reading helped most people, or if not everybody, because it was good positive messages for yourself and what you need to do. Okay? That was so awesome. So remember, everybody, magic is all over the place. Just because you don't see it or feel it, that doesn't mean it's not there. But it's there for you. So use it wisely, use it safely, and be responsible with it.
I'm sorry I had to step away a few minutes. We had a situation where I had to help my sister,
Oh,
but I'm back.
okay. Everything all right?
Anyway, as Ish said, yes, magic is everywhere. It is our ability to use magic what makes us witches. Now it's a question of what type of purpose do we use it for? We have to adjust our own moral values in accordance with it. It is a gift to us from the gods that we are able to do this. Okay? But always remember to keep passion with mercy. Treat passion with mercy. No no matter what. Yes, we're passionate about this. Extremely passionate, right? But we have to know how to render justice properly. The gods of justice are behind us here. Okay, they know that we are fighting for our freedom. Just like our soldiers, my brothers and sisters in the military, are fighting for our freedoms. So we have to stand up for them too.
Exactly. It's not right what they're trying to do here. And like I said, it doesn't matter what religion, your craft, your practice, they're messing with all of us. Not just one particular, walk of life in the practice world. This is this should be a joint thing between all witches here. Because believe me, we have the power to do many things. And if we come together, like I said, be surprised the thing we can do out there. If we just unite. You're welcome, Lilith. Sometimes we don't answering the question.
We support all.
Good.
Yeah, we support all beliefs that are affected. Every last one of them, because those are our soldiers out there who are right now giving their lives to protect the freedoms we have.
Exactly. Strength in numbers. Very, very true, Maxstar. Strength in numbers. I can guarantee right now there's a soldier out there who's also a witch going through some things right now. Fighting for us just as much as we should be fighting for them.
For him. Exactly.
So let's do, like I said, come together on this. Let's do what's right. Because we know that, this time, like we said earlier, this time is different. This time we come together, ain't no stopping us. No stopping us. Not going to be a force out there, trust me. Just always keep in mind something about the witch. There's
just
a lot
me. I see something just me saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just me. Exactly. We have soldiers out there that practice our faith. I have a chaplain in the Navy who cannot practice her beliefs openly, and she can no longer administer to her other fellow soldiers in the military because of the fact that this BS is occurring. And this is why we have to make a stance, and a strong one, but organized one.
Blessed be a standy, right?
Yeah.
Just be okay. We have the freedom to believe what we want to believe. We have the freedom to walk whatever path we want to walk. No person or government should tell us anything about that. Nobody. Your path is your path. Your belief is your belief. Your religion is your religion, no matter what it is. We're all going to have to come together on this and be friends and actually do something proper about this. We're all going to have to just get along if we want this to be done the right way. Freedom of religion. Yes. You should be free to believe in whatever god or goddess you want. And if you don't believe in any goddess or goddess, then believe in yourself. Whatever the case may be, believe. You know what I mean? Fight. If this is not right for a lot of us out here. It's very uncomfortable. And, like he said, I didn't express mine, but I will. When I heard the news himself, I'm like, the nerve of some people. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have no respect. They don't really care because they don't care. This is where we're gonna be their karma. See, we're gonna give them a reason to care, and why they should be caring about the things we do. If there's one thing I always said on my lives, is that the witch is always going to be misunderstood but feared, because they just don't understand the witch. Now, there's something I always tell people is never cross a witch. Leave us alone. All we want is peace. You don't mess with us, we won't mess with y'all. It's really simple. But when you're messing with a whole bunch of walks of life that are different types of paths in this world and beliefs in gods and goddesses of many walks of life, that's a problem. You're stripping us from the one thing that we know to do to give us either strength, prosperity, whatever the magical purpose. You don't have that right. It's like me going to your house and opening your fridge and sitting down watching TV when your wife and kid is at home. How disrespectful would that be? So I always tell, even to the people of higher power, you may not believe in it, but it believes in you very much, and it's called karma. Doesn't matter if you don't believe in karma. Karma strongly believes in you. And you may go to sleep at night thinking karma will never bite you in your simple ass. Trust me, it will, because it bites all of us. And it has bitten all of us at least once in our life. So don't think you are not untouchable, because everybody's touchable through magic. You need to be careful. You have some witches that'll go about the proper way, and this is what we're trying to prevent, is witches not going south with this. Don't get this angry and try to go about it the wrong way. That's why we're here for, to make sure that you are still here. Oh shit, I didn't even know he was gone. All right, Edward. This is why, don't give up on this. We have to come together on this, y'all. Strongly, okay? I mean, there are repercussions for this. This is going to cost them, and there's already bad things going on in there, in that White House as it is. This right here is just going to make things a whole lot worse, and it's not going to matter what they're going to believe in. Really, it's not. See, like I said earlier in my life, I always say this to people. Remember, there's a right way and there's a wrong way to do things in life. You know what I'm saying? There's always choices. And that's up to you. Welcome, Mama Cauldron. Yes, Mama Cauldron. Please follow her, y'all. Thank you. And everybody else who's joined today, welcome. I want to thank you, everybody, for being here. I want to thank you for being yourself. I want to thank you for being the strength that you are, the inspiration that you are for some people. Maybe a lot of people that are in here right now. And there's always something I'm always going to remind you, is that you matter. I'm just going to repeat this to you. You care about you. Don't think you're in this fight alone. And just because we're solitary witches doesn't mean we work with other witches, because we do, and we can. So you're not in this alone. Find someone. Here's an example. While you're in this live with me, if you don't know anybody here, reach out to each other. Say hello. My name is such and such. I'm this type of witch, or this is what I practice. something of that nature. The thing is, we have to connect with each other to make things happen. Okay, and this is a time of unification between us witches is going to take matters into a lot of hands because, like I said, they're messing with our freedom of religion, whether it's Christianity, Buddhism, paganism, Wiccan, witchcraft. They messing with us. They're trying to strip that from, like I said earlier. We have witches right now fighting for us in the military. We have pagans. We have Hindus from the you know what I'm saying. We have them out there and they doing stuff for us. But again, who are you to tell us what not to believe in because you think you're of authority? You're flesh and blood, my friend. You ain't nothing bigger than anybody else. I can guarantee that. So again, karma. Karma is known to be very effective. If you don't believe in karma, do something wrong, go to sleep, see what happens the next day. Trust me, she'll be knocking on your door. Okay? And remember, y'all, follow Mama Cauldron. I said it right. Follow Mama Cauldron. And there's somebody else here that I want y'all to follow. Like, she's all the way up here. Give me a second, y'all. I'm getting there. Edward, I don't know where he went. I'm sure he'll be back. He's probably doing things in the house too, but it's always an honor to have Edward here. Okay, Circle of Ancient Sisters. Follow them too. They would be the proper channels to go about this. Remember the legislator, the letters. Go to them. If you can't get to Edward, you have her. And who's the other one? Trying to see. Was Michael. Devon, I think it was. You can reach out to him too, and if you can't get to them, for example, you can reach out to me, and I can get to them as fast as I can for you, and we can go from there. But become masculine matrix twin soul flame. All right. Well, Devon Michaels, thank you. Welcome, Jade. Welcome. It's a blessing and honor to have you, dear sister. Nobody and everybody else if I missed y'all, if I missed somebody, I'm sorry about that, but it's hard to keep up with everybody. So if I missed you, welcome. God damn it, welcome. Today is Sunday, and I hope everybody's doing well. Today's live is to be focused on the matters at hand. Is that right now this Pete Hegseth guy is trying to remove all sorts of religions and paths from the military. It's okay. I'll send you an invite, Edward. So, give me a second here. There you go. So, we have to fight on this. We have to stick together, come up with a good, responsible idea.
Okay, I'm back.
There you go. He left Devon Michaels left y'all a link in the bottom.
info@pagansolidarity.us. Yes.
Exactly. So y'all can go there, do what y'all need to do. Dude, there's witches all over the damn place, man. I'm serious, dude. There's a witch. There's at least one witch in every 5 households. I can guarantee right now. Witches are all over the damn place.
Us witches are everywhere. We're your next door neighbor. We're everything. The CIA is not military. You are misinformed there, Cage. Is that Cage? Yes. I think it's Edge. It's hard to read your font. You are misinformed.
La tonteria. Hey. You are the CIA is not military. CIA is a branch and organization of itself.
They are separate. They are a branch of the judicial system. Yes, the military has worked with the CIA. Yes, they have. But they are not the military.
I know.
They are a separate branch of the judicial system.
Dude, we got witches working everywhere. Let me say something. There's something I learned about us witches. Us witches has been raising your children, feeding your families, raising your cattle, cleaning your house before religion came to this planet as a thing. Us witches has been doing that. We've been here before religion been here. We will be here after religion fails and goes away. Because we are born to be free. All of us. Not just me, not just you. We're all born to be free and to do what we want or what we will with that freedom. Whether it's magical path or not. You are born free. Nobody's born free. I had a lady asked just yesterday say we're born in sin. How the hell are we born in sin and we can't even speak yet? I'm just trying to make it sense here. When you're born pure.
And besides that, we don't believe in sin as witches to believe with. Sin is an acronym. Sin is an acronym. You know what it means? Are you ready for this, people? Self-inflicted nonsense.
Thank you.
That's what sin stands for. Self-inflicted nonsense.
Made no sense to me. That I had to leave because it's about control. Thank you.
It is about control and controlling yourself.
Grand Rising Wizard, thank you.
That's why I call sin self-inflicted nonsense, because if you are acting in accordance to against your own moral standings, then guess what? You're inflicting it upon yourself.
Pretty much. And you're hurting yourself in the process.
Everything that happened to you as a kid was a learning experience. It was necessary for your soul or your spirit to experience that particular aspect. Some of us have gone through hell and back as children into our adult ages. And against our will, and sometimes not against our will. Sometimes it was within our will. Okay, because it was a choice that we had to make. Our spirits use these mortal vehicles that we have in order to grow, in order to evolve, in order to experience. Because spirit and me and, oh my God, we have a story to tell you about that one, don't we, Ish?
For real.
But spirit hasn't got 5 things that we use to assimilate knowledge and awareness. Spirit is energetic. It does not have 5 physical senses that we use to experience things. So it borrows these mortal vehicles, these cars that we walk around in, right, in order to learn and experience those things that we need to experience, to evolve. Thus, well, eventually, we wear out this body, we go into a next one to learn more experiences. If you look at life as a learning experience, you will find peace and joy in it. If you take life in the perspective of, why is this happening to me? This ain't fair. Right?
Sorry that happened. Look,
I can tell you right now, it's a part of the journey, yes. And I know it's fucked up, okay? I firsthand can tell you it's fucked up. I don't hide behind any illusions. And I shall tell you, my history, I have a deep, long one, don't I? I have experienced SA. At a very young age, did I not, Ish?
Yeah.
But it's not who I am now.
You know, in life, we're going to have bad things happen to us. Some of these things we can't explain. Most of these things we can't explain. Why they happen to us, we'll probably never get an answer to that either. But here's
until we reach the next life.
Exactly. And here's one thing I learned about that. Even though those situations are unfortunate, they suck. It builds you to be something stronger later on and help others prevent things from like that from happening to others. Because it gives you an awareness of things also. It also wakes you up to things. And like I said, sorry it happened to you. I really am. Sorry it happened to the ones that
Like
happened.
like I am too. I'm sorry that it did happen to you. I'm sorry you've had a child at the age of 8.
You know? But the thing about that is your strength. That's what's gonna keep you going. You. And no matter what you face in this world, you still have the strength to get up and fight again. This is where you at right now. That is your strength. Still willing to state, yes, you are strong. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Precisely. Maybe
Yes, you
and
are.
this experience that you have, you may have the opportunity in the future. Because one of the things that Ish and I always say, never pay me back, pay it forward.
Exactly.
If you can help somebody else, okay, with that's going through the same thing you went through in the past, right? Then the next thing what you've done is you've paid it forward. You're giving to them the necessary strength that you have gained and experience and hope that you have gained now that you may have lost it, that you, because of your experience, you can provide that to them. Okay? And yes, people, Bless said it just right. Everything you do today makes a difference tomorrow. In the Wiccan Rede, it states, okay, mind ye threefold lie ye should, 3 times bad, 3 times good. What ye send forth comes back to ye, so ever mind the rule of 3. Okay? Everything we do and everything else affects ourselves and others in 3 manners: physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So be ever mindful, of what we're doing so we can give the hope and strength we need. You have to be mindful of your actions. Mindfulness is the key. What's the first goal of the witch, Ish?
You gotta be mindful.
Know thyself, right?
Be mindful, exactly.
Know thyself.
We are trapped in the flesh, vulnerable, starved, etc. We would have a choice not to incarnate. When it comes to reincarnation, we have no control of that.
No, it's whatever, because every
Exactly.
choice we make in our previous lives leaves another choice open. Look at how a tree is, okay? You look at the roots of a tree. That's our past life. They expand in many different directions. They have met many different paths, right? And each of those paths was a choice made. You have the trunk of the tree. The trunk of the tree is your current life. This is where you're at now. This is your current existence. This is who you are. Each branch that is flowing off that trunk, right? Each branch is a choice. But whenever we make one choice, we leave another one undone. And there's always a new branch forming.
Always.
Always. So, the origin and object of the soul and spirit, okay, is to totally evolve and experience all paths. So, every time you make a choice, you left others unturned in this life. So, of course, you're going to have to reincarnate so the soul can evolve and the spirit can evolve. It just uses this mortal vehicle to do it because the mortal vehicle has the 5 senses. And that is its only way of incorporating knowledge through these five senses. So don't be chagrined when there's something going wrong in your path. Think of it as a life experience. What's the worst thing that can happen to you? Let me ask you that. What's the worst thing that can happen to you? Anybody answer?
Pass away. Lose anything you love the most.
No. What if I tell you no? Would you guys like an answer to that? Nothing. Because if nothing happens, there's nothing to learn from, there's nothing to grow and nothing to evolve from. So if nothing is the worst thing that can happen to you, what's that make everything else in comparison? Trivial.
And we always want something to happen.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not a human being.
We've been past that.
I'm not a human being, guys. I'm a human doing. Being's a state of existence.
Exactly.
I'm a human doing. I'd rather be doing and working and moving and learning.
When you're being, you're just stuck on the same loop, doing the same routines every day.
Exactly.
You can
Just
do it
existing.
Well, all of us are part of this galactic federal family.
All of us are part of this universal family.
Bigger than the galactic is universal, multi-universal. For real. Let me see. And today's message, spread this message that we gave y'all today to everybody. Make them know that we have voices, we have strengths. We're not alone in this fight. You're not alone in this fight. We talked about the proper ways to go about, who to reach to, how to reach, and how to go about. Just know that there's ways to go about this, and there's ways not to go about this. Keep your emotion and anger in check. Okay? There's no reason to approach this in a negative way. There are proper ways of dealing with this, and that's exactly what we're doing. And just remember that the magic that you are cannot be taken by nobody. Nobody. You're magic for many reasons, not just one. Whether you're in one person's life making that difference, or in multiple people's life making multiple differences, you matter. You carry weight on your shoulders. Most of the time it's not yours. And they get heavy. They really get heavy. But you still manage to get up with all that still going on. So don't lose faith in yourself again. Always believe in the strength that is you. You've survived a lot of bad things in life. And still here you are talking about it. And you survived. You survived. So live by that strength, knowing that you are magic. And the strength that relies within you, nobody can hold. Nobody. So believe in yourself, and if you don't believe in that, then believe in the strength you have within. Like I said, that strength is what's gotten you to where you are today. Nobody held your hand. You did it. So be proud of yourself. No matter what you've been through, you survived. Whether it was bad, worse, doesn't matter. You lived through it. And I know it probably wasn't easy. But here again, you are. Living and breathing, talking about it. But smarter about it, stronger about it, having more awareness about it, being mindful about it. You survived. You did this. Okay, so be mindful of yourself. Give yourself some credit. You'd be surprised the things you can do for you. For real. So we got like what? 20, 25 minutes?
Uh, 25 minutes, looks like.
You want to get anything out, or you want me to do? Like
I
some,
think we're good. If you have anything
no, I
you
mean
want to
everything
do.
should be. I think we covered pretty good, much of everything. Like I said, I just want everybody to understand the message we're trying to give today. Okay.
Okay, so let's reiterate one more time.
Mm,
Okay, because we have new people I just seen come in.
yes. Exactly.
Okay, the working today is very important. Our religious freedoms are being stepped upon. You have elders in our community right now who have taken up the mantle to help fight this. Okay, many of you have seen the reports and have been ired by it. Yes, your anger is righteous, your voice is being heard.
Mhm.
Help us elders by contacting us, sending us your energy and strength to maintain it, because we do need that.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
we
brother.
also need you to petition the gods and goddesses, the various gods and goddesses you
Hey, Harriet.
work with. Petition them for justice, that we shall prevail.
Exactly.
In the meantime, right, let's just keep fighting a good fight. You'll be given instructions as they come for how we're to do this, to keep it organized and keep it structured, so we're not stepping on everybody's toes. You do have a voice out there. Your voice is very important. My email address is Tamerin33, TAMERIN 33 at yahoo.com. If you have questions, ideas, suggestions, or anything, send them to me. Talk to Ish. He will get them to me. I will get them to the appropriate places they need to go in order to make them work and get back with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We can overcome, but we have to have cool heads about it.
Exactly.
We have to be proactive, not reactive.
That right there. Welcome back, Harriet. Bad Venom, welcome for the thank you for the summer suns. All right, so in these last few minutes, I'm gonna give y'all some palm reading cards, always, because we're learning more about our palm. The palm it says a lot about you. I always say that 1,000,001 things can come out your mouth, but every line in your hand says something more about what you say. So let's learn about some things real quick. Since we're continuing from last week, we ended up at card 38. We're on card 39. We're going to be talking about the Saturn line or the fate line. Okay, there's no pictures, just words. The next card will be the picture. This line is only found in 40% of people, so not the majority of y'all here is going to have this, okay? It is composed of 2 or more vertical lines running towards the fingers. It can start anywhere from the base of the hand. The Saturn line shows how you feel about material things and economic opportunities. Don't worry if you can't see one. This indicates a carefree attitude towards life. This line indicates your professional skills on how you are perceived by others in regards to your work context. Okay, so remember, card you're gonna see now, only 40% of people have this. Not everybody's guaranteed to have it. Okay, this is your Saturn line or your fate line. Okay, we're gonna start from the base. This is your base. Always remember this is your base. So we're gonna going up. So if you have that line that goes straight up, starting from here, right in between, this is gonna say a lot about you. It says here, a clear straight line Saturn indicates a sense of commitment with life and work. A broken or faded line denotes the desire for money and recognition. Okay? I want to take a screenshot of it, please do. We're talking about the Saturn line. This line right here in the middle, starting from your base point all the way to the middle finger, as you can see. Okay. Card number 30, I mean number 41. This is called the Griddle of Venus. Okay. The Griddle of Venus. We're talking about this line right here. Not this one. This small one that goes right here. So let's say you have this one here. This line will be around this area somewhere. If you have it, good. If you have it, don't worry about it. It's not for everybody. Okay, just like they said in this deck. It says here, this is any U-shaped or horizontal line above the heart line and below the middle two fingers. It indicates that there's a strong sex drive and an appreciation for physical pleasures. Okay. Again, we're talking about this beautiful thing right here. If you have this line, this is your card. Hope it helps. Take a screenshot if you like. You can go through it later. And I did not show y'all the box of the cover of this deck yet. Sorry about that. This is the palm reading deck I'm reading y'all from. You can buy this for yourself, which I highly suggest, because you get to learn more about you and you can help others learn more about them. This is a beautiful deck. Didn't cost me no more than 20 bucks with delivery and shipping and all that good stuff. So our next card is the Mercury line. The Hepatica broken line. I'll explain what that means. This line is right here. It's going to start in the, it's going to, actually no, we start here. It's going to start in the base of your thumb, and it's going to go all the way in between the pinky and that other finger. But as you see, they're not united. They're divided. They have little sections. That's what we call broken lines. Okay, just keep aware of that. This line runs from the base of the palm to under the little finger, sorry. If broken, like this one is, this can indicate impatience. You may have trouble limiting yourself to one job or a relationship. So we're talking about this line here, if you have it, and it's broken. Broken is mean you see these little lines and it's not solid, like these, for example. Okay? Take a screenshot of it if you like. Read it upon yourself, please do. Card number 43, we will talk about the Mercury line again, but this one is not broken. This one is solid. Okay, this is the same line that we're talking about, the Saturn line right here, or the Mercury line, sorry, but this one is solid like the other ones. You can see the other one had a divide here and a divide here. It makes a big difference. This runs from the base of the palm to the little finger. If straight and clear, this indicates that you are optimistic. You have highly developed social skills. If you have this line and it's solid, it starts from the base of the thumb, then it goes all the way to the point, to the middle of your pinky, and it's solid. Your card is who you are. It says a lot about you. Okay? Take a screenshot of it if you like. If y'all have any questions of the palm, these cards will help you a lot. You know what I mean? I do palm readings myself. You know, I love doing it, but I also want to have you to appreciate what it is to learn for yourself. Get your hands dirty, like I tell you. You know what I mean? Don't always do nothing by, get your hands dirty. Get into the practice. Get to know what the feel of the energy and magic you're getting yourself into. Okay? All right, we're on card number 44. This is called the affection line. Now these are deep etched lines that are found right underneath the pinky, and they're going sideways. Okay, not going down. That means you're a natural healer. This means the other one. I mean this one's going sideways. Okay, says here, these small horizontal lines located at the edge of the palm, when one or more of these lines excuse me, they're deeply etched. This indicates that you are capable of strong, lasting relationships. So if you have these three lines underneath your pinky going horizontal, you know, going side to side, means you're very good in relationship keeping skill. You're someone to keep. You know what I mean? You can bring home the mama type of thing. Okay, card number 45, the affection line. This one, same thing as the three lines, but this one is broken. Okay? Just like we read on the last deck, on the last card, they were solid. These are broken, as you can see through the lines. Okay, makes a difference. It really does. These are small horizontal lines located at the edge of the palm. When chained or broken, You are cautious about love and critical towards yourself. So, on this note, again, be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. Show yourself some compassion and some mindfulness, and things will work out for the best. You'll be surprised how things work out, okay? 15 minutes. I can read one more card and we can get talking for a little bit if you don't mind, Edward. Is he there?
Sounds good. I'm here. Yes.
Okay.
I put myself on mute to listen.
No, you're good. All right, now we're gonna work on the last card I'm gonna give you up for now is the sun line. This is the line of Apollo. Okay, the sun line, line of Apollo. This is this little line. Remember, this was the Saturn line, what we talked about earlier. This is one on the side. Okay. It says this lines run parallel to the destiny in part. It finishes close to the Mount of Apollo. The sun line indicates confidence, and you are easy to get along with, and you have the potential for success. Okay? There's a lot about you on this one. We talk about this little line here, not the big one. Okay? This little line
Yeah.
here, not everybody's going to have it. Okay? But if you do have it, good thing there for you. Okay? So and I hope these cards are helping everybody, or most of y'all here. Just remember that the hands on your line is very important. If I have any palm readers here with me, we know that when we give palm readings or any reading of it, it's a private matter, sometimes even intimate, because there are things shared that not everybody should be knowing. So for you readers out there, wants to go into palm reading, this is a good deck you can start with. This will get you on your way to understanding yourself and others. So get into this, and I'll show you the deck one more time. You can go to, I think it's Amazon, I think it was AliExpress, and what was the other thing? Was Temu the other one? No more than $20. You have it, see? Yeah. So she have it. See, they're amazing because you learn things. You really do learn things about yourself, and you'd be surprised what your hands will tell you about you. For real. So everybody, today I was joined by Tamarin02. We talked about a lot of good subjects. Go through this video. After I'm done with this live, I'll download it and I'll post it on my YouTube channel, and I will share it with the proper channels here if I have your number, or if not, I'll find a way to share it with you. But just share this video with everybody you know, and let everybody know that see this video that they're not alone. Their voices have been heard. There are proper ways of things are happening that are doing right now, and there are elders on this. And always keep in mind that your gods, goddesses, your angels, and your angels' guides, speak to them too. Ask them for proper strength, because sometimes things can get out of hand when it comes to our own thought and anger. So be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself, because things will always work out. So don't go out this thinking you Rambo, some spiritual wand or something ready to change the world. It ain't gonna work that way. On this matter, we have to all work together. All of us. Like the big tree of life, like my friend said earlier.
Okay. I'm gonna. If we're all ready to depart ways and close this, I'm going to close the benediction we had with our closing benediction. Release the God and Goddess, release the quarters
Still got like 10,
from.
12 minutes.
So
I mean, if you got things to do and you want to depart, you can go ahead. There's no wrong on that, bro.
So I'm going to release the quarters and release the God and Goddess. Their message has been heard as we have been listening. So, great God and Goddess, thank you for attending our sacred meeting, and we thank you for lending your energy and your wisdom for this. We appreciate everything you've said to us. We are paying attention to you, and we thank you for your support and your honor with us. We ask now that you go in peace and in power, but know that we are always your children and always ready to serve you at a moment's notice. So mote it be.
What it be? That was
I
soft.
call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the west, the powers of water. Thank you for lending us your courage, your strength, and your integrity. We ask now that you go in peace and go in power. This we will, so mote it be. I call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the fire, powers of the south, fire. We thank you for ending your will and your desire and your passion and ability to take the appropriate actions and act in accordance to what we need. We ask now that you go in peace and go in power, so mote it be. I call upon the guardians of the watchtowers of the east, the powers of air. I thank you for attending this and giving us the knowledge and awareness and key points of knowledge that we need to reach everybody within our community and help everybody. We ask now that you go in peace and go in power, so mote it be. I call upon the guardians of Watchtower of the North, the powers of the earth. I thank you for lending us your strength and your silence and your meditation and your deep thought and commitment. We ask now that you go in peace and go in power, so mote it be.
Thank you. So I hope everybody enjoyed. Remember, follow Tamarin02. He's going to be the guy you want to speak to for a lot of matters. Okay? And it's always an honor to have you here. I still have like 9 minutes. I'm going to give a few of these cards, a few more of these cards before 7 o'clock comes. But if you
I have to get rolling.
Do what you got to do. I'm going to still be here, you know. I still got some cards to give.
And thank you everybody for listening and like I said, keep in touch with me. I am available. If I'm not, there are ways to get to me, and I will have more information and updates as we go. Please get it out to your communities. Let them know that you are, like I said, you guys are not alone. Your voice is heard. We are going to be your voice.
Exactly. We'll fight for it.
Blessed be everybody.
Blessed be, brother. I'll call you later on tonight.
All right, brother.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, so we're gonna continue with some palm reading cards. Still got like 8 minutes here. Just hang out with y'all. So we're gonna work on card number 47. This is the worry lines. Your worry lines are right here. All this. This is your worry lines. Okay. It says here, these fine lines are common and most are unimportant. These cross the lifeline. They could have a negative effect on your health. You could also try meditation or self-hypnosis, because living many lifetimes and going through life is not easy, okay? So there's methods and there's reasons and there's ways for you to go about with certain traumas, okay? Not all traumas can be fixed, but they can be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Have a little faith in yourself. Be surprised. All right, now we're going to work on the Ring of Solomon. The Ring of Solomon. The Ring of Solomon is this beautiful under thing here. It looks like a U right underneath your palm. I mean, your pointer finger. Sorry, it started with a P. Right under your pointer finger. It says, this is a semicircular line that surrounds the Mount of Jupiter. Okay? It indicates an interest in psychic subjects and the intuitive to do the needs of others. Okay? Y'all want to take a screenshot? I'm talking about this beautiful line right here that's not uncommon. Doesn't look like the rest of them. Okay? The next card is called the Ring of Saturn. This one is the Ring of Saturn. And the Ring of Saturn is a U under your middle finger. Okay? It's under your middle finger. This is a semicircular line that surrounds the mouth of Saturn, beneath the second finger, which is your middle finger. If you can have a negative indication, it can have a negative indication, making it difficult for you to achieve your goals. Okay, not everybody has it, but if you do have it, there's means for you to go about. Okay, so we're talking about this. Take a screenshot of it if you like, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Your next card is the Simian Crease. The Simian Crease, okay? The Simian Crease. It is, if I'm not mistaken, this line here. I think this is the one they're talking about, because the Simian Crease is something a lot of meters don't talk much about, but it does show up occasionally. So it's not something you're gonna remember all the time. So this is created when the heart and the head line becomes a single line. So it wasn't that. So it was. We all have this line here, then we have this line, and then we have this one on top. This line specific, it's not gonna have either one of these three. It's gonna have one solid line. That's it. Just one line. Okay. So instead of having the rest of the lines that go here and the other one that goes there, you're only gonna have this line only. If you have this line only, this card is yours. Sweet. This is created when the heart and the head becomes a single line. Therefore, your logic and emotions becomes intertwined. This indicates that you have a complex emotional life. Okay, we're talking about this line here. Again, if you look at your line, you'll see you have this and you have this. Eliminate those two, and this one will go all the way through. This is what we're talking about on this one. Okay. And now we're talking about finger sizes. That just came out of nowhere. There's no presentation or none. We're talking for people who have very short fingers. So if you have very short fingers, this is your card. Your key traits say you are daring and competitive. You are adventurous spirit. You are enthusiastic. You are aggressive and feisty. You are upfront and mannered. And you are successful. So if you have very short fingers, these are your key traits. And I hope they match everything you've learned about yourself. If not, this will help you to understand a little more about you. Now we're talking to people with short fingers. Not very short fingers, short fingers, okay? Your key traits is quick decision makers. You're abrupt and reckless. You overlook details. You understand the bigger picture. You're pioneering and you achieve goals pretty quickly. So if you have if you have short fingers, these are your key traits. These are things about you that you probably knew, probably now I'm discovering, or probably on the process of learning. Now we're working with people who has long fingers. If you have long fingers, this is your card. Your key traits, you fuss over small details. Planning and analyzing. You're unafraid of compromise. You are affectionate, you are empathic, and you are understanding. So if you have long fingers, this is your key traits, ladies and gentlemen. Take a screenshot of it, read it, and you'll be surprised at things you learn about yourself. Now we're going to work on finger shape, thin. If you have thin fingers, this is your card. Thin fingers mean you think before you're acting. You make factual judgment without being overly influenced by your emotions. Okay? So if you have thin fingers, or it could be a thin hand also, because it looks pretty thin on the whole hand. This is your card. Now, yes, it was the hand shape. Because now we're working on people that has thick hands, thick fingers. If you have thick fingers, this is your card. It says, thick, fleshy fingers reveal a sensual and passionate nature in someone. You take full advantage of your life senses, but may not always show others appreciation for their own creativity. Okay, so if you have thick fingers, take a screenshot of it. And I have enough time for maybe one more cards, and we're going to talk about the gaps in between these fingers, okay? It's quite a few of them. But gaps in between fingers. A noticeable gap, first and second fingers, reveals that you are confident and with good self-esteem. Larger gap between second and third fingers, which are these two, is it's a sign that someone who lives for the moment. The gap is rare. Okay, when all fingers are held together, this means you are cautious and reserved. Okay, balance in the fingers mean you are friendly and trusting with independent outlook on life. So awesome. Check that out. Take a screenshot of that because it says a lot of good information there about your hand. So I have 1 minute left. I want to be thankful I'm very honored to have y'all here in my life and in my life. To call you my brother and my sister. Today was a very awesome live. Thank you all for making it happen, Captain. Because believe it or not, without you, there's no me. So I'm thankful. I'm honored to have you all in my life and in my life today. Today was a very awesome live. It was a very good message to get out to a lot of people. Know that you are stronger than what you sell, than what you think. Sorry, and a lot of it's been one of them days. But the live is over. I want to say thank you to everybody. I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you coming out here and just listening to me babble for a few hours with a couple of folks. Thank you. Means a lot to me. Progress in life, knowing that you are not alone no more. You have elders here that are willing to help you. We love you. We take care. We want you to do the best for yourself. Be mindful. Okay? So with that, I want you to be good to yourself, be good to others, and know that you're not alone and you are very loved. Okay? So you have a blessed Sunday. Have a magical rest of the week. And I'll see y'all next Sunday again. Thank you. Thank you very much, y'all. Peace. That's so awesome. Oh wait, I didn't show y'all Bob. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Live ain't over yet. I gotta see Bob. Where you at? Bob. I want to show y'all Bob real quick. This is Bob, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this is brother Bob. He's the newest member of the family. Oh yeah, he loves it. He really enjoys that neck rubbing. Liller, I hear my cat, but I can't see my cat. So I just wanted to show y'all Bob. I try to make sure he makes his presence known every week with me, okay? Thank you. So I want y'all to have a blessed Sunday. Y'all be good to each other and y'all be good to life, okay?